to the Bryant Larry Society. This is episode number 6, and in this episode we are reviewing The Inheritance Cycle, Book 1, Eragon. In this book, a simple farmer boy goes on a quest to stop an evil king, which he does not achieve during this book. For his family, all that remains of his family, which was his cousin and his uncle, have been killed by the Razak. He finds a blue stone in the nearby mountain range, revealing a small blue dragon he names Saphira. And together with a man named Bryant, they go on a wild adventure and eventually save the dwarves in their great volcano capital from the Urgles. Dad, would you like to tell more about the video?
Yes. Now, he becomes a part of what was a force that ceased to exist, which were dragon riders, because there was only one dragon, and that dragon was held by the evil king of the land. So Eragon becomes the first of a new breed of dragon riders. Now, as to what happens after the book, you'll have to check that out for yourselves. Now, if you like fantasy, the fantasy genre, this is a very good book to read, because it gives you all of the aspects of the high fantasy that you would come to expect. You have the young man that's starting out on a quest, and you have the older person that's kind of the guide there, and you have his companions, and you have an evil king. So this has all the classic tropes of a high fantasy novel, and I think that this is a good series. If you're getting into the fantasy genre, this is a great series to start off with. Book 1 is about 500 pages, and that seems like a lot, but it's a quick moving 500 pages. And so I believe that this is a good book series. I think you will like it. The author, his name is Christopher Paolini, and he was like 17 years old when he wrote the first book in this series. So you will see that he's definitely been influenced by other fantasy writers, but it's still a great book. It's like I said, it's a very good fantasy novel. It covers all the bases that a fantasy book you expect out of a fantasy book. So we suggest that you read this. Again, it's called Eragon, and it's in the part of the Inheritance Cycle, very first book. And well, what do you think? Anything else, Caleb?
Well, if you like a good read, this series is really good because these books can go up to up to like 800 or 900 pages.
So it's a good book. So if you like our video today, we ask you to go ahead and click the icon that's at the corner of the page to subscribe.
That's called the subscribe button.
It's at the corner, Caleb. So
or go down here.
We'll do permatrace. So go ahead, click the icon if you liked what you saw today. We appreciate it. And we will talk to you later on episode 7 of the Bryant Literary Society.
Goodbye.
Have a good day.